Hey, it's me again. I guess today is the right day to record all these announcements about the upcoming book clubs. Another book that I cannot stop myself from sharing with you is The Five Personality Patterns by Stephen Kessler. And today I am going to read briefly what's on the front and back of the book to get you interested if it resonates with you. And I will start reading the what's on page 44 about the basic skills needed for inner work. So first, you can read for yourself here. This is one of the most useful, popular psychology books I have ever seen. It Should Become a Classic by Stephen Johnson, author of Character Styles. And the subtitle, the five personality patterns, your guide to understanding yourself and others and developing emotional maturity, which I find is very important if we want to achieve peace in the world. At the back of the book, I will read again. So this is, imagine I'm reading to you if you want to just sit back, if you don't want to look at the picture. Your path out of pain and home to yourself. Much of our human suffering is not necessary. It is created by old patterns of feeling and acting that helped us survive the traumas of childhood, but then got stuck in our bodies. These patterns have shaped us so deeply that now we think that's who we are. But these patterns are not our true self. In fact, they cover up your true self and prevent it from shining out into the world. Fortunately, there is a map of these survival patterns. A map that helps you discover how you got stuck and how to get free, heal your core wounds, learn the skills you missed, communicate effectively with others, develop emotional maturity, and become all you can be. This book lays out that map and shows you the path out of your suffering and back to your true self. Once you know where you're going, your journey will be easier. Without a map, you may have been walking in circles for years. With a map, you can find your way home. I find that this is a very good complement to what a lot of spiritual communities are doing about having more peace in the world, but not really focusing on the traumas that we may have experienced in our childhood. And it's almost like painting over something that needs to be maybe fixed, repaired, taken care of first, and you can still see this come through the paint, almost like a crack in the wall that still needs to be fixed. And so for me, this is very, very important, in addition to any purely spiritual work that anyone wants to do. And I said I wanted to start reading this chapter here on page 44, the basic skills needed for inner work. And I'm just going to read this part here and then the titles of what this chapter is going to discuss. And that will be it for today. So, the basic skills needed for inner work. Before we explore each survival pattern in more detail, we need to review the basic skills that we all need to develop in order to succeed when doing major inner work. Unfortunately, few healing methods teach all of these skills. so you may have to seek help from several methods to learn them all. During the process of your inner work, you will need to develop the inner witness, learn how to attend to raw sensory experience, practice the basic energy skills, and disidentify from the inner critic. I find this disidentify from the inner critic very, very interesting. So the major parts of this chapter is one, developing the inner witness. And I think that most of us have worked on that already, but I will read the content of this part another day. Another part is attending to raw sensory experience. This may be more difficult for some of us. Another part is developing basic energy skills. And the last part is disidentifying from the inner critic, which is again the part that I find the most interesting. And I will share with you more about these parts in a future video. My objective is, again, for the other video that I made about the shadow effect, is to create a group of people who is interested in this book. You don't have to join all the groups. You can just join whichever you're interested in. I'm interested in so many things at once, at the same time. So, obviously I will be part of all of them. And this is going to take part, if I can show you here. So, okay, that's the chapter that I started reading today. It's going to take part in the Facebook group League of Liberation of Monsters. It's a group open to everyone who is interested. And just come join. And in the coming days, I don't know yet when it's going to happen. I guess it depends on how many people are interested. And I like to go with the flow. So when I feel like doing it, then I will start it. So this was for this book. Earlier today, I started reading part of this book. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can still catch it on Facebook or on YouTube. And this is the third book that I want to share with you. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that video today or tomorrow or in a few days. I'll see how I feel. That's it for today. I wish you a beautiful rest of the afternoon. I'm in Western Europe, so depending on where you are in the world, this might be your evening or your morning, whichever. Enjoy.